Hello everybody, my name is Hellkaiser, and welcome back to DMC. We took down the Succubus in the last mission, and now we're heading after the Raptor News Network. Bob Barnes? I used to think it was Barnabas. Okay, yeah, we already saw all this. I guess it's some sort of...
Just doing God's work, are you, Bob?
Okay, so man, it actually pushed us back a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Do I still have my skills? Do I... Because I had like 2 skill points. Yeah, because I know I... Yeah, so... There we go, good. Okay, so let's do 1, 2. Okay, so now that's actually like a proper... Okay, no, so it does change. So 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, So you get actually like 3 combos of this. Or, no, it's just a basic 3-hit combo, isn't it? Yeah, or I can charge up the last hit. Okay, there we go. Good to know. Okay, I already done this, I know. Whoa, what?
Gonna have to take a detour.
What the heck just happened to me? Okay, I don't think I can get there. I think I already tried that once or twice. So I'm not going to try it again. I do like how everything is like upside down. You can kind of see like a more of a glimpse of like his true form. I wish that they had done the reveal of his true form far better than they actually ended up doing. I felt like it was a bit underwhelming, if you want to know the truth. There we go. I'm starting to gear up enough money to get that next upgrade. I just need about another 3 grand.
Okay, there's the tower. Back on track.
Okay, for some reason that Vitality Star didn't stack, did it? No, it did not. That's odd. My upgrade stacked, but this item did not. Ooh. No. Okay, so I wonder if I tried that again, would that work? I don't have a lot of health. And it seems like that thing... I don't know if they're directional or not. So I'm not going to risk my health trying to do that when I don't think it's going to bloody work. Okay, yeah, we saw that.
Get the hell out of here.
Hang on 1 second, I just need to double check. Yep. Everything's working well. Okay. How much do we need to buy? Yeah, 5,000. So we're about 3,000 away from that. Don't have no more upgrades. If I get another upgrade, I think Stomp might be something I might want to upgrade just because it's a really useful ability. I don't know why they call it Stomp, because a Stomp is more like a, you know, when you stomp your feet. I don't really see that as a Stomp. That should be more like Slam. You know, or something like that, or Smash is what that should have been called. I might upgrade the Eric's charge thing. Is it Eric's? I've always pronounced it as Eric's. I think that's a stupid name for it, though. And then maybe get something like Rainstorm level 2, and finish off like the basic abilities for stuff like Hacker and Trillion Stab. We'll try to get like Angel Evade and Demon Evade and Kicker and stuff like that. I guess I'll do Kicker next. Because that way I could do the pull and the push one.
Poor bastards.
That's the only time you see this Dante actually show a lot of empathy towards people. I wish we got to see more of that version of the character, because God knows it's a better version than what we ended up with. Boom, baby. Yeah, that is still ridiculous that they couldn't do anything better. Cock. Crap, I'm screwing it up on the end there. Are you serious? Oh, but it got him too. There we go. Parried him. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Hail to the king, baby. Now we're rocking. Whoa, mama. Whoa. Slow down there, Hoss. Okay, that does not have enough range. But then again, neither did Beowulf, so I can't complain about that. There we go. Boom, shakalaka. I will admit, I don't really care for these as much as I... Well, let me try to explain myself a little better. I don't like Eric's as much as I do stuff like Gilgamesh, and I explain that, because it doesn't look as good without the boots. But I will say, I think the actual combos, because they're faster, for one thing, which I did appreciate that, because I felt like Beowulf and Gilgamesh both were a bit too slow, and I think they rectified that with Balrog. But in this version before then, you know, it was nice to have some sped up attacks, and I still love that wind up for that attack. That is just a really cool wind up, even though I don't care for the big fists that pop out. I still think that's too comical. But I do really love you. Eric's my favorite of the demon weapons, which I think there's only two, isn't it? It's just Arbiter and Eric's, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I still use Arbiter sometimes, but not nearly as much as I do, you know, unless I have to.
Go on, get lost.
Why not just shoot it? Now, what do you think the original Dante would have done there? He wouldn't have turned around. He would have just let it jump and then pushed it away with one finger.
Ah, great. Here's Mummy.
Come on, come at me. Crap. I effed up the timing a little bit. And I'm trying to do parries and I'm screwing it up. Okay, I am really... And I actually screwed up so bad that I frickin' died there. That's my fault. I really screwed that up. I'm still a little out of my game. That did not sound good.
Go on, get lost.
Freaking Windows virus protection. I don't care about that.
Ah, great.
Whoa, there we go.
Here's Mummy.
And then I screwed it up once more. Okay, is that thing turning blue? Yes, it does. Oh yeah, I forgot. Aren't these the things that can actually change what their color scheme is or something? Or instantly become something like that? Come at me. Again! Dang it. Okay, I could have swore there's still another one there. Oh, crap. Whoa! Okay, Big Mom is getting mad. My gun isn't charging. Nothing's happening. There we go. Man, I don't know if it's me or if there's something actually wrong. It's probably a little bit of both. Not having Royal Guard is still kind of a... Okay, these things just cannot be whipped. That's one problem here. Crap. Okay, that was a mess. So that's our second death, I believe. I think we've only died twice. Yeah. So second death of this series. I still wish they would just let... You know, that was a problem out of Devil May Cry 5, is that you can't lock on to these items in the environment. I kind of wish that this one would have at least gotten that right, so I could give it some more praise. Hang on, I got you, man. I do like still that you can kind of switch up demon weapons and stuff mid-combo and stuff. They really did a great job of implementing that system. If you can't give them credit for nothing else, it is nice to think that you realistically, if you're really skilled, and I have done it before, but, you know, as soon as I say it, I won't be able to do it, but you can go like this, and then pair up a combo of, like, all of Dante's weapons into one satisfying combo chain. It is possible, it's very doable, and it's so satisfying when you actually do it. And I don't think that is anything that's ever even been considered for the original Devil May Cry series. You know, they never thought of something like having you switch weapons. I will admit, it's clunky when you first get used to it, because you got to hold down a trigger to swap weapons, where I'm not trained to do that in Bayonetta or in Devil May Cry, you know. Whoa, mama. Whoa. And of course I get burned by the thing. Here comes the pain train. Boom! Is there really not going to be anything else? Because I feel like I haven't got a good combo, really, except for the beginning of this, and that was it. That would get awful at knowing if I was like a citizen of this hell prison, just hearing this bastard keep going, yeah, I'm just doing God's work. Okay, I hear you, but I don't know how I'm supposed to get to you, because once I go there, that's a one-way trip. There we go. See, that's just a little bit of inventive thinking right there. There we go. Booyah. I could have gone that way, too. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Going down. Smashing.
Again, your lines don't really have the pizzazz I was hoping for, brother. Oh, Lord have mercy. Whoa! Cock! Get up here. Okay, he's gone. He's out of here. Okay, he's mad now. Oh, Lord. Now! And I still screwed up the bloody timing. Okay, I did get environmental kills, though. I don't feel good about that, though, because I really screwed up hard. Okay, there's a secret door, but I screwed up something else and lost the keys. Or never found the key, I should say. Oh, hello. There we go. I've almost got all the lost souls, though, except for the one... That's the thing about some of these missions, is you can tell that they really want you to use stuff like Aquila and some of the later... Okay, so I could have gotten all the lost souls if I had just had some other way of getting in there. Like the late game abilities. Now I get a bloody key. I can't jump or nothing. Whoa. See, like, who is this demonic voice? If it's... You know, they never really make it clear, especially when he enters Limbo willingly. And is this affecting people in the real world? Is this just like a projection of reality, you know? Because I know that the Ferris wheel did it, so did they just kill a lot of innocent people? Oh, there's the angels.
What's going on there?
I wanted to save this discussion for a little bit later into the game, but I want to pause it, and I'll talk about it now. That's like the only form of angels we see in this game, and we'll get a better close-up view of them. But in the original Devil May Cry, I mentioned it in Devil May Cry 5 that I thought that they might have taken another cue from this game and had Nero become a Nephilim. You know, half angel, half demon like Dante is in the reboot. Because they cut his hair that way, they added a hood to his outfit the same way. All of that was influenced, they said, by the reboot. Which is ironic because Nero has more of the DNA of him in this Dante than he actually has any Dante in him, if that makes any sense. I think I worded the simpler way to say that is the reboot's Dante acts more like Nero than he ever did Dante in the first place. And so, you know, in the original Devil May Cry, you remember the Fallen from DMC 3? Well, according to DMC lore, if I'm not mistaken, there's not really like any such thing as angels. Because like Mundus is a god. He has the, you know, the white beard look, you know, the statue, the Greek-looking statue sort of design, which looks more in tune with, like, you know, a mighty god, you know, divinity is, I guess, the way you'd put that. But yet he's a demon. And the fallen angels that we see in 3, or just the fallen as they're called, are angels. And the way it works in Devil May Cry's lore is that there's no such thing as, like, what we would perceive to be God and heavenly angels in heaven and all that. It's just like Greek mythology. It's all hell, and angels are just like another form of demon, but with wings. You remember Lucia from 2, the white dove, the very heavenly appearance? I mentioned she looked more angelic. Well, that's because she's more of like an angelic demon, you know. And then the Angelos, you know, like the bug, Agnes from 4, the bug boy, and Credo. It's again, they think they're angels, but it's another form of demon is the way it's described in there. And so we actually see the angels, though. It's angels floating around Ava. It's angels trying to pull his clothes off in the main menu. And it's angels when he's lying in bed along with some demons or hookers, however you want to put it. And the cutscene in the last level, it's clearly real angels. The feathers are falling off. It's not like a Victoria's Secret sort of thing where it's attached like the prostitutes in the opening. So the way the game then decides, oh yeah, we're never going to let you actually see any real angels. We're just going to show these like mannequin-looking things. I don't know if that's supposed to be like what you call fallen angels, or if it's like a sick impression of them. They never really clarify that. Hang on, Phineas, I'm coming, brother. See, those are definitely not... They're called harpies, but I mean, they look an awful lot like the angels. Oh, of course. How do I do that? I know I got the angel one. I know I have it. Payoff. Timing is important. I know that, but I mean, just before impact. I guess when you're that... There we go. I didn't mean... There we go. Now I've done it twice in a row. I like this. She could soak up some punishment there. These things are a little bit annoying to fight, especially because of the fact that you have to have some good aerial maneuvers. That was not... I haven't been able to get one other good combo.
I know you're there. I can feel you. Who is it? I'll cut your head off.
Put your stick down. I'm not gonna hurt you. Unless you give me a reason to.
He's still got one eye.
No. I'm from upstairs. Now can you tell me how to get to that tower?
Tower? Why?
Because I want to kill the demon that runs this show. Will you help me?
Kill it? Yes. I can help. If you help me first.
Of course.
Let's hear it.
I will admit, as much crap as I give this game, you do see a slight sense of progression with Dante. I'm not so much of a douche that I can't answer that, because compared to how he was at the very beginning of the game, you do see what seems to be like a bit of humanity, if you will, coming into him. You know, he is a bit more softer than he was at the beginning of the game. You can see what feels like, you know, him starting to mature just a little bit by being around Virgil. I would say Cat, but I'd say it's, you know, the way the game looks like, you feel more like it's because he's around Cat, but they never really say that, even though he's partnered with her more. Because when Virgil walks into the room, he just seems to calm down. And so I think it's more of a fact that he's around Virgil. You know, he sees like this, you know, he says if his brother's wanting to save the world, you know, that's a lot of responsibility. You know, that he doesn't really have to take on. The world doesn't owe him nothing, is what Dante thinks, because, you know, the world's never given him nothing but crap. And so Virgil really does seem like the more valiant one this time around. It's a shame that the opportunities were really wasted, because it's a good setup. I'll give him credit where credit is due. It really is a bloody good setup in terms of what you can see what they were trying to do. Okay, that's a nice little combo they showed up, but it's the same as any other.
Those flying bastards stole my eye. They torment me incessantly. I can't leave here without it. I'm trapped for eternity. Get me back my eye, and I'll take you to the tower. Over here! Flying bastards! Come!
I wonder if they got the idea for V's cane from Phineas's stick. Or his cane, realistically speaking. Okay, a nice little Evil Dead reference when they came flying at.
Go! Go! Follow them! Find their nest!
Okay. Follow them? I mean, how do I even get back from here?
Yeah, that's it. Lead the way.
Are they really that stupid? I mean, I get that they're like demons, but come on, brother. They can't be that stupid. Okay, there we go. Whoa, mama.
Little bastards.
So they're not full-on idiots. They kind of have a plan. They're trying to, like, route me, I guess, is the proper terminology. Okay, that did not work. 1 iota. Yes. I don't know if I was supposed to do that way. Of course, I don't have the bloody key. So they want you to complete the level. is what they're trying to do here. Probably because the key will be far away, so you're supposed to complete the level and then come back with the key. I don't think so, pal. I also could have jumped from there. I always seem to be doing this the harder way, I've noticed. Hold still, pal. Okay, how did that miss that close? Okay, there's not as many souls in this level.
There you are.
Why wouldn't they have taken that moment to run, you know? That would have been more sensible. The train might have hit me regardless. Hold still. Again, how? What's the point of that big giant fist that summons if it doesn't even actually do anything? Alright. Whoa. Oh Lord.
Flying bastards!
Now that would have been the moment to say, flock off, Featherface. Crap. Okay, that was still a good kill, though. Cock. Crap. Of course, the thing has to come down right at that moment. There we go. There we go. That was actually a pretty decent combo there. Crap. There we go. Now that was a cool looking combo. I'm finally starting to find my groove a little bit better. I wish they'd done more with the frickin' environmental kills because, I mean, it's a cool concept that, again, Devil May Cry didn't do. That was adding to the gameplay in a way that, you know, wasn't going to offend fans or nothing. However, they just didn't really stick with it, in my opinion, enough to make it anything really cool. Okay, that's a completely separate area. So, and now I can't go back. Crap. Okay, get ready to punch another hole in the wall. It's clobbering time. Okay, there's those stupid heart. I've almost got enough for another upgrade. Maybe I've just been a little bit better with that combo.
No, get back here!
You know what I wish they would have done instead of some of this whip stuff? Which I get. Again, let me pause for a second. With the whips, and it's easier to show you than it is just to sit and talk like an idiot. With stuff like the demon pulls, you know, and stuff like that, or lift and pull as it calls them. You know, that's more of the devil buster skill from Nero yet again. What I wish they would have done is expand the idea, or maybe again used a different freaking button. You know, the problem with using the triggers, which at the time they didn't even have a lock on, so they could have bound it to the lock on. Is add like a different gun, you know, for the angel and demons. Like, have the shotgun, because shotgun could be considered more vicious, so more demonic. Also, you know, Doom reference. Have the shotgun be like a demon weapon, and like have it be powered up and like spit, you know, because fireworks is like fire. Let it actually shoot like ghastly hell flames or something like that from it, more like a fireworks cannon or something like that, because that would make the move make more sense. And have like an angel weapon be something, I don't know. I can't think of it. Maybe something like throwing knives or something more like Virgil uses. You know, maybe let Virgil give him the weapon or the proper mirage blades. And I think it would have been a cooler idea than just having the whip and only... I mean, he does have other guns, but it would have been cooler to be able to swap out the guns with like... Or at least be able to imbue them with demonic and angel energy. Oh, cock. You best get to stepping, son.
Why am I doing this for a crusty old demon? Oh yeah, that's why.
Oh, I thought it was because you might have had a heart somewhere underneath all that
You must be
edgelordness. Do these...
An ambush. You flunking bastards.
Really? So you've had this many opportunities to cuss, and this time you switch it to flocking, when you literally had a golden opportunity to say flock off, Featherface. That was literally a missed opportunity if I've ever seen one. Cock. Okay, that is freaking annoying. I thought that they would swarm me and I could parry attack them. Okay, we freaking stuck on this. Okay, how the heck do you fight? These things are freaking annoying. There we go. Okay, so the demon pull doesn't work at all. Man, how do you get a good combo fighting these? And of course, I literally get thrown through the hole. That is stupid. That is literally just wasting time. It's about the only way I can stay in the air long enough to get a good combo going. There we go. Okay, I'm phasing through the... They're literally phasing through the floor now. Okay, cock. Just game over. So, third times. Okay, skip.
Got it. You.
Okay, skip. Okay, so Arbiter is freaking useless.
Come on, get up.
Sweet, I even parried that attack. Oh, thank God that didn't actually smash me through the floor. And again, I get hit. How the heck are you supposed to air dodge and parry some of these attacks? Whoa! Will you hold still? There we go. Okay, I'm finally starting to get the hang of some of this aerial.
Good fight. Now, how do I get back?
Okay, I don't know if I like that one or not. I think I actually might like that one. Okay, well. Way out. I like how it literally says which one's the way out. Is there anything, if I go here, like any rewards, though? Okay, I found another one of those lost souls by doing it. Hang on, little buddy, I got you. This may hurt for just a moment. Okay, more concept art for Cat, all of which actually looks a lot cooler than the final You know, that's the thing, when you look at this concept art, that's one of the reasons I get kind of mad when I actually look at it. Maybe at the end of this episode, if I stop a couple minutes early, I'll show it to you a little bit more in depth. It looks phenomenally better than the final product. Okay, get ready, pal. Boom! Shakalaka. You are now free. Okay, one lost soul left. And watch, he was probably hidden behind some door or something that I missed. No, he's right here. For once, I got them all. Hallelujah. Boom. Okay, I bet you I can't open this with Eric's, can you? Nope, that is stupid. It's a red button. I mean, red door. Just let me open it. Okay, so this means we 100% completed this level as far as I know. Unless there's another demon door. Is there? I don't know. Reach the goal within the time limit. Okay, a minute and a half. Keep her going. This is actually the fastest way of traversing the environment, in case you didn't know why I keep angel boosting everywhere. I mean, I'm pretty sure most people can figure that's why I was doing it, but just in case. Just a little tip. There. Cock! Fall faster. Alright. That's too late. Crap. Fall faster. There you go. I hope that didn't cost me. Dang it! They just had to make that last one just a bit more trickier, just to piss people off. Oh lord. Now this one is actually like a proper platforming challenge. I do admit I kind of like that, although it was a little bit difficult. That last little bit, though, did make up for it. That was fun. If only they actually spent just a little bit more time with that, other than just having it be unnecessarily big jumps. Like, if you notice, most of the time when I use Angel Lift or the pull, it's just to help traverse the environment with something that they could have just left there the normal way. It's not like it's actually that cool or that special. So, no, we missed one secret door. I think it's that one at the beginning of the level, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, upgrades. What I got, payoff and kicker. Leap is like okay, I don't know what that is. Why would I need that? Okay, I like Eric so much, I'm just gonna go ahead and focus on it for now. And get charge level 2. Because I really like charging up my attacks to the maximum with this thing. There we go. Maybe now we'll be able to come back this... Oh, yeah. There we go, parry. And then I cock it up at the last minute, as usual. And... there we go. Whoa! Whoa! There we go. Finally, I'm finding my groove after a whole level pretty much where everything was just going every shade of wrong it possibly could. Okay, how did I open that door if I didn't have the bloody key? I just realized I didn't have the key. I'm not used to the way they've configured this, too. Angel weapons are on the left, if you haven't already noticed, and demon weapons are on the right. Now, when you think of, like, morality scales and stuff, you know, good and evil, or Red Dead Redemption 2, you know, honor and dishonor, it's a left and right sliding scale, with the left being the bad and the right being the good. So having the right be the bad and the left be the good, you know, is sort of strange to me. And I know that Dante might be a demon in the regular franchise and a good guy, but you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You know, blue is associated with being good, red's associated with being bad. Okay, so there's literally nothing else there. Also, one other thing I forgot to mention about this game I started thinking about, you know how in Bayonetta, if you never, we are going to cover Bayonetta at some point, by the way, but the thing they do with Bayonetta in Jean, I don't know how to properly say the name, is, you know, Bayonetta's colors in the first game is like black and Jean's is white, even though she mostly wears red. That's like their color schemes, is their hair colors. So it's like their primary color is, you know, smaller, you know, say the black and red cover up more of their true colors, I guess is the way I'm trying to word this. And they do the same thing with Dante and Virgil here, is that their secondary color scheme is hiding their primary color scheme. And so that's like something else that they kind of ripped from Bayonetta. Because this game really does feel more like a copy of Bayonetta than it does a copy of the Devil May Cry franchise. Which, that's either good or bad. You take it however you want. Okay, now I can go back and get that secret door, hopefully. Oh, hello. This is gonna be fun. Ole! See you later, fatso. Bring it, Big Daddy. Whoa! And of course, I had to come down right at that moment. Oh yeah, hail to the king, baby. That felt good. And now it's over. Story of my life. Whoa! And they really messed up frickin' Rainstorm, because every time I try to activate it, it seems like it's barely working. Whoa. 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 There we go. I managed to survive that, and that's all that really matters at the end of the day. I will say, I think that the combat encounters are slightly more difficult at times, mostly due to the fact that they seem a bit more, you know, you're doing a little bit more to get your combo out. You're having to hit buttons and remember things more than you are in the regular Devil May Cry. It seems like this difficulty compared to 5 is a little bit higher at certain points, is what I'm trying to get at. I'd say in terms of the boss encounters, it definitely isn't. But in just regular combat, it's a little bit more difficult overall. Taste of Heaven. Kill all enemies within the time limit. Enemies in Dante die in one hit. Clearly that's some bull, because I... Whoa. Whoa. And of course, I failed instantly. Okay, that's working beautifully. Man, I really wanted to taunt there, but you can't. So that's just like playing Heaven and Hell. Which I actually beat this entire game on Heaven and Hell when I was a kid and it first came out. Okay, I got another health cross. Sweet. Playing Devil May Cry in Heaven and Hell is an interesting experience. In the older games, it's a lot more what I would probably call... I don't want to say arduous. It's more of a slightly annoying task than it is in, say, this game. Because this game has mostly platforming sections and no puzzles. Whereas the original had, like, puzzles and sometimes, like the saw blades in 3. Lord help me. That's very difficult to try to play it on that one.
It is I.
That was a good one.
You have it? Have you?
Can he not see out of his other eyes? Is he like fully blind? I can't ever really tell.
I can see.
So he is blind.
I can see. Dante.
You know me?
No. I knew your father, Sparta. I can see him in you.
Sparta was a demon. I'm nothing like him.
No, of course. You are Nephilim. I can see that too.
Still doesn't explain how he knew his name.
Phineas. Scholar, inventor, prophet.
Demon.
And until you arrived, political prisoner of Mundus. I am grateful.
It wasn't a favor. You said you'd take me to that tower.
Of course, my friend. Of course. This way.
You know, he starts off nice, and then he instantly starts becoming a dick again. You know, realistically speaking, okay, I finally got 100% completion on a level. Saying that Dante isn't like his father is sort of stupid, because in the original, that's the whole point. He literally copies what his father did, you know, and takes down Mundus. And as the series progresses, you know, that's like the main thing of Dante, is that he is like his father, you know, whereas Virgil followed a different path, if you will. We've only got like 10 minutes left, and I want to end on a note. Maybe I'll still start the mission, but I wanted to show you some stuff too, and if we end up talking about it for too long, then I'll just call it quits like a minute or two early. Like, if you look at the concept art for some of the levels, see, like, ultimately, I never thought that hunter looks good. That looks more like a sexual orifice on his head. But, like, some of these levels, like, the way that looks much cooler than I thought it actually did in-game. Maybe if that had been a more extended segment, I would have liked that mission better. I wish it would show different stuff. Like, see, and then you get to Sparta's mansion, and you could tell from some of the artwork, they had some really cool ideas. But the problem is, it doesn't look as good in gameplay as it does in reality. Now, that should have been in the fountain, because that really looks cool. That looks more like the old Japanese art style, with, you know, like the Persona mask from Persona 3 on everything. Because, you know, the guy who did the design for the Personas did the design for Devil May Cry 3 and 4. So they had, like, a good idea with some of this art. That looks more like something from Dishonored. And see, there you can see, like, the red jacket on him. Now, there is another one. Maybe it's not the red, but I like the demonic red eyes and stuff like that. Like, they had much better ideas, I think, at certain points for some of their ideas than they do in the final product, you know? And when you really look at, especially the character designs, yeah, now that's another one of the red-coated ones, it looks like. That looks much cooler. That looks more like a proper, like, hell level than the actual succubus battle that we ended up with. I still say that's not a succubus, that's a terrible design for one anyway. Apparently they're going to have like energy shards or something like that. I have no idea. But see, like, some of these, like, concept designs look good, and, like, the mission from the Bob Barnabas prison level does look similar to that. But the thing about the game is that when you actually get into it, the levels are a little bit too broken up. I wish we had more, like, of a darker atmosphere, almost like a horror game, you know, to it. You know, with, like, the eyeballs following you in the haunted house, or, like, the haunted mansion sort of ride and stuff like that. They could have done stuff like that far better than it ultimately ended up turning out. Is there not... How do I get to the character designs, then? Okay, enemies. So, like, see, they look cooler close-up than they actually do in-game, too. I still don't like the designs of some of the enemies. But I will admit that I think that the idea that I kind of had was a little bit cool when you get to the later enemies. But I never cared to like the idea of these, like, baby-faced, doll-looking mannequin things that they use. Because it's just, like, that is cooler. That's supposed to be the bathos. That's more like the actual one. Okay, the idea of the stinger reaching into the... Stinger reaches to the belly to pull out grenades. Okay, I don't know if maybe that was supposed to be another item or something. But that's a much cooler design for the bathos than that. You see what I mean? Like, that looks freaking cool. That looks like a baby face with horns, you know? And then you look at the harpies. Again, they just... Everything has that mannequin doll-looking design. And I just don't like the way that they look. when you see some of the others, like, I wish I had more of these to look at. Like, see, that's supposed to be like the spiders. It's a shame they don't actually look that freaking cool if we could get, like, a close-up on them. Some of these artworks of Dante look much better, too. Like, this is more like final product Dante, I guess is what you'd call it. Why they ever designed it with such a massive hood, I have no idea. And it zipped. But, like, stuff like that was the original design, like this spray paint and duct tape. Sort of like The Crow, if you've ever seen the movie The Crow with Brandon Lee. I really like that design. You know, the shirtless version of that, the Neo Dante with the black shirt with, like, the red, you know, wrap around it, I guess is what you'd call, is still available. I wish they'd put the code on it. That looks more like proper Dante right there. You know, that really was a cool design. I don't know why they'd ever thought black would be working. I don't know what the heck they were thinking with that one. That doesn't even look close. What's he got? A couple of 38 specials? Yeah, that if that had been the design to come out, I don't think anybody could have stood that. That looks like junky, give me your money or else I'm going to blow your effing head off, Dante. That does not look like Wacky Woo Pizza Man at all. But, you know, like I was saying, when you look at some of them, there's other ones. Like, you look at Cat. That's more like the final design. But then you look at more like the blue-haired one with some more tattoos. Or like the biker-looking one. Like that one. Like, that really looks cool. You know, she looks more lady of action. Like, she's actually going to be a playable character, you know. Or that one, like the guitar player. I guess that's... I mean, that's too small to be a guitar case. But I really like that design. You know, where the heck was that? Because that looks a lot better than the Cat we got, which is completely useless, you know, other than just to set up us going into the levels, you know. Envy and Ivory, I still like its design. I still say it's not as good as the original because there's not really... You could tell there was history just by looking at his guns in the original with, like, the Tony Redgrave on, like, who's Tony Redgrave? Was that his father, or, you know, was that him? Until, you know, who's the women in the side? Is it just stock pictures, or is this somebody like his wife or his mother and his girlfriend or something like that, you know? Different things like that. Still don't like the design of the Rebellion. They put way too much emphasis on the handle because that's all you see in, like, other weapons. See, it like sprawls. Now that's a much cooler looking... That looks like old Alistair's design. Again, where was that? That's much cooler than what we got. And I just... It saddens me when you look like that design, like the city's being taken over and there's still people walking around, you know. That looks more like something from Mirror's Edge. But some of these designs just look better than the actual game does. And, you know, all you can think is missed opportunity. Like, when I look at the Dante one, that looks like a freaking anime character right there. But that was actually a cooler looking design. You can still see the cigarette in his mouth too from the original trailer. I like the idea of the big combat boots, you know, and like his sleeves are like pinned down with the duct tape and you can see where it's spray painted and faded, or not really spray painted real good in areas. That was just a really cool design. And I wish that they had stuck with that. Looks too much like DMC 4's just with the sleeves rolled down. I would say I actually prefer that idea, which I guess that's sort of like a alternate version of this, but I do like that one better. And I do like how the coat actually splits in 3 tails there, which is something that Virgil did, you know, give him a little bit of his brother's design. It's a shame that ultimately some of this stuff is missing from the final game. And when I show you all that, you can see what it looked like. Better sword design, better character design. It makes you wonder, because I've said it before and I'm going to talk about more in the video, the studio did a lot of meddling with this game. And when you look at stuff like that, it makes you wonder what kind of game Team Ninja would have made if there was no meddling. And they got to sort of make the Devil May Cry game that they really wanted to make instead of the one that the publisher wanted them to make. That might have saved fans a lot of backlash. That might have saved everybody a lot of backlash, you know, and criticism and arguments. I wish that we'd gotten that one a bit more. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for all of your support. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening.